Israel-Gaza-Iran War News Live Update. Putin will survive a crash, according to the Kremlin. When questioned Tuesday by reporters if the Kremlin was worried about aviation safety following the recent crashes of two world leaders, the idea of Russian President Vladimir Putin dying in a fiery plane accident surfaced. The latest plane disaster has claimed the life of the vice president of Malawi on Tuesday. This tragedy comes only a few weeks after the helicopter incident that killed Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi. Putin utilizes local planes, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said, adding that they are extremely reliable and subject to particular maintenance. Indeed, he asserted that all Russian aircraft undergo maintenance in compliance with tight norms designed to guarantee safety. Russians afraid of Putin's nuclear button possession and his bunker mentality as he turned 70. He explained that the system is functional since regulatory authorities are in place. Curiously, his reassurances arrived just after the Russian Defense Ministry declared that a military jet had crashed in North Ossetia's highlands, killing all crew members due to a technical fault. According to Novaya Gazeta Europe, the number of aviation accidents in Russia doubled from 2022 to 2018, with 180 total, leading the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, to rank Russia as one of the four most dangerous countries to fly into. Even before Western sanctions cut off airlines' access to parts for foreign-made planes, the country's record for flight safety was dismal. According to the Aviation Safety Network, more people have died in aviation crashes in Russia than any other country in the last 20 years. There were no survivors after the plane carrying Malawi's vice president went down, according to President Lazarus Chakwera. On Monday morning, the plane carrying Salos Chilima and 9 passengers vanished from airport radars while they were flying within the country. A military aircraft was navigating hazardous weather conditions. Overnight and into the morning, soldiers combed Chikangawa Forest for the missing jet. During a Tuesday news briefing, President Chakwera stated that the commander of the Malawi Defense Force had informed him that the search and rescue effort had been successful and the jet had been located. It was with very grieved and remorseful that Mr. Chakwera broke the news of the horrific calamity to the people of Malawi. The rescue crew discovered the plane in utter disrepair, he added. The sacked vice president from the company. Despite their political differences, the president and vice president formed an alliance to run together in 2020. Referring to Dr. Chilima as a kind man, devoted parent, and formidable VP, Mr. Chakwera gave him honor. Having him as a deputy and a counselor was one of the greatest honors of my life, he continued. Just 4 days ago, Dr. Chilima, who was 51 years old, passed away. He was en route to pay his respects as a representative of the government at the funeral for former Minister Ralph Kasambara. The flight departed from Lilongwe, the capital, on Monday morning and included Shanil Zimbari, the former First Lady. Unfortunately, bad visibility forced the plane to turn back before it could land at the airport in Mzuzu, a city in the north of Malawi.